This is Mike Raphael from Playbill Video, and we're here at Angus McIndoe in the Theatre District with our winners of the Playbill Video Spring Awakening Roundtable. Let's listen in.
I'm Gordon Mack, and I'm here to ask the cast of Spring Awakening one of my questions that I had for them. And so yeah, I'm excited.
Hi, I'm Laura Pellegrini, and I'm here for the roundtable interview discussion.
Hi, I'm Kim Hale, and I'm here to ask the cast of Spring Awakening all my dying questions.
I'm John Gallagher Jr. I've been a big fan of Spring Awakening for a couple of years now. I'm also in it, and I play Moritz, and I'm here for this donut and this Diet Coke, and also for the company of all my friends here.
I'm Leah Michelle. I play Venla in Spring Awakening. I like long walks on the beach, and and I'm here for our discussion this morning.
My name is Jonathan Groff, and I play Melchior.
I'm Tom Hulse, and I'm one of the producers of Spring Awakening.
Absolutely. I was wondering if you would have been as keen to collaborate on Spring Awakening if Frank Wedekind's text had been brought to the stage, just strictly as a drama.
Absolutely. I think that this story is just so moving, and it's just so strong that, I mean, having it be a musical makes it even better.
We're doing the play because the songs are so in context but also out of context of the play because they're completely removed. And so we're sort of doing a play and then singing songs on our own as well. So it's Steven Sater's version of the play, but yeah, I love doing the play every day, and it's incredible. It's an incredible story.
I was wondering if there were aspects of the original play that didn't make it into the musical that you wish had.
Over the 7 years of the process of Spring Awakening, from the first workshop back in 1998-9 to now, there are so many changes. I mean, when people come up to us and they ask, like, what were the changes over the years? I was like, well, I can't even begin. But a really big change was there is a character in the original Vatican play called the Masked Man, which over the years were played by extraordinary actors. Although, you know, each actor did an incredible job, it wasn't until we finally did Lincoln Center version, right after that performance, they decided that that character should be cut. It really then strengthened the kids' storylines.
The theory behind the removal of the character was that in the musical version, up to that time, even unlike the Vatican, the masked man, that narrator character, was there in every scene. So there was always an adult standing right with the young people, and in some way it felt like it created a sense of there being an adult in control and an adult actually empowering them, as opposed to leaving them as they were on their own and letting them find the way to empower themselves.
Yeah, I was wondering, now seeing how like Spring Awakening, you know, it's been like a huge hit. And I'm sure when you auditioned, you know, it wasn't saying, oh, this is a show that's going to win 8 Tony Awards. And I was just wondering if you knew that this was going to be a huge hit when you auditioned, would you have still auditioned, like being like, oh, that's too big of a role, I can't fill those shoes. You know, like, what would you have been intimidated by? Like, what are your thoughts on, if you knew now what you know then?
I was intimidated anyway.
Tell me what you did at your audition, John Gallagher.
I left my final callback. I walked out of the room because I came in. This was 3 years ago for a workshop, for a Lincoln Center workshop, which was a 2-week workshop and one night only performance. And I had kind of heard about it just through my manager, and Jim Carnahan, casting director, I guess had asked to see me because he knew that I was an actor, but he also knew that I kind of played around in some bands and stuff and was kind of a singer, but not really, and that was kind of perfect because they were looking for actors that were kind of singers, but that hadn't been touched by too much extensive training or anything. And I came in and went through a couple of callbacks and was really, really petrified. And on the final one, I came in and there were all these kids and there were all these stage mothers and they were all doing vocal warm-ups and everything. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to get cast. I'm so wrong for this. I'm not a musical theater actor. And I walked out and I was halfway through the train and I called my manager and I was being such a baby. And I was like, that's so stupid. They're not going to cast me. I'm going home. This is dumb. And she was just like, get over yourself, go back in there. It's the 3rd callback. So it's probably the best advice that I could have been given at that time. I'm glad I went back in. But I was intimidated anyway. I didn't, and I had no idea what the show was going to become.
So the Tony Awards, and you go and you're nominated. When they announced that you won, what was the sense?
The whole thing was a total blur for me, but I just remember hearing, you know, Angela Lansbury say Spring Awakening. I was just amazing. I'll talk about that all day. We still watch it. It's on our TiVo. We've watched it in all different. We've watched it in slow motion. We've watched it over and over again because you forget that it happened. Like, you forget, and it's so wonderful to be reminded that we had that incredible night. That I would give anything to do it all over again. Not that I want to change anything, but I just would want to live it all over again.